How about now? Okay, well there we go. Jesus. Okay. Sorry if it's echoing a bit, but you know. Okay, well we're here. We are here. We are in action. Here, doing a thing. Sure. But yeah. Hopefully I don't echo throughout the whole stream. So yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Baldur's Gate 3. Welcome. I don't know if my buddy of mine's texting me saying that he'll play Baldur's Gate with me, or do that. So there's that. I mean, we'll see when, because he said he'll let me know. So I'm like, okay. All right, man. All right. There's that. I hope my display is showing, because it's not showing on Lightstream for some reason. All right, we're back at Baldur's Gate. So we almost. Oh, so what's the recap? The recap was we fell from a ship, it crashed, helped this tentacle-like creature, had to help some people, and yeah, can I open that?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Alright, yep, fair enough. I won't do that again. Don't try and look all innocent, I'm sorry. I'll go. Right.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle.
Did well to speak up for the girl. Okay, yeah, he said it. I guess seems dangerous.
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you. My gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't miss anyone else.
Okay. Who's this? Loic.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
At least he said please. That's all I can really say. This.
And tooth to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
I'm not a huge religion. I could keep exploring. Considering I need to go find a...
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Not much use anymore.
Let's get on with it.
Haven't seen anyone but us. Just wilderness.
All right, what now?
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Competition already. That's our ship. You're all hot air. What are you lot waiting for? Get him!
Blood follows me everywhere.
No time to waste. Can't give up. On the move.
Well, that snake is fit. She will see the teeth. She is, but more will die if her ritual is finished. Would you? I would give it. Sylvana, house in it. You won't mistake.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Not all enemies are.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good. You were at the gate. Goblins came. You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe a particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question. They'll be quite free. Rallied when they fell upon the gates. Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports God Maglabiat in favor of called the Absolute. The Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Till we meet again. Would that we could speak freely, my Earthsang friend. Yes, yes,
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it! No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, ugh. It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear moon. Oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care. All the love I can't repay. Moon, sun. Oh, remind me of faith, care. All the love I can't repay. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light. Reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile, pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Yeah.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burned your troubles long enough.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. That was stupid and reckless.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky... came from real... I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. Running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a... I swear, these rings are the real deal. I promise, I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? Or get walking. Leave some room for the chumps, huh?
The druids don't care about us. No one does.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Lives are at stake. The cowards
Elves only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these are trying to chase us away.
Swing and swing and... Oh.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Now, practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts... Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we have... Anyway, could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Ignited with rank. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli. A fiend makes for poor company, unless it's been stuffed. Archdevil, good eye to through the to the Mind Flayer ship. But the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume... Move.
Is in the clever hero act you've got going.
Hero Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Yeah, he's in the party now. I just want to say from the other stream, I was reading through... I'll confront... Carlike's description. I was like, please do not tell me Will is trying to hunt down. This stream, he definitely just confirmed my fucking suspicion. Okay, alright. Oh man, I can't believe it. Oh, I gotta talk to you though.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. Hey, kids, spare a story or two.
Battlefield with blood. And his children, you're all going to die. Be strong and watch over your kin.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
For people to smile. That's what I prefer.
Go right ahead.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
And I suggest you do it for the woman. Bow. Okay, alright. Wait for the tiefling to obey. She's serious. You better get on your knees fast. That's enough, ladies. I'll take it from here. Oh, I really want. Fuck it. Yeah, she's serious. You better get on your knees fast.
You saw another gift.
Oh, I feel like
on the
such
road,
an asshole.
Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Why is those gonna be my intrusive thoughts? Shadowheart is just gonna be my good-natured.
Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Oh man, I'm gonna be such an asshole in this.
God's delivered.
Okay, that's locked. Hold on.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Thora was an easy mark. Don't get. Oh, okay. All right. What comes next? You're a dab hand at interrogations. I'm gonna be that rough with everyone. Me. Comes next.
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Big tiefling. You mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I'll ask you this one.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Fey run. I'm gonna enjoy her. I am gonna definitely enjoy her. Oh. What did I?
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
About time to fuck.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
I need to do another.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Oh, those words. I'm gonna step between.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You move!
Lower the crossbow or I'll deliver you right. Oh, this won't.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
I'm gonna bite the ends off your kids. And your birdies.
He's safe. Boy, whoop. You think if I ask her to shoot me, would she actually shoot me? Is my question. Probably. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. You ain't gonna...
Put it down.
That's...
She didn't kill.
Shoot before you lose your...
You! Move! I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Paddleheart is the only one who.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! Last one of you! What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribes, they're gonna burn this pretty place. Salute and hang you by your guts. Goddess.
Oh.
We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
My interests have any all-powerful goddess that can't get you out.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on. Mighty booyog.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
I don't know.
Things are all boring. Even your cages are
What is
boring.
that? That.
Something over there.
Oh. What the fuck am? Where the fuck am I? Hold on, I'm saving. I know I'm gonna be saving a lot, but it is a strategy / RPG game, so be expecting that, please.
Sharp as ever.
Hold on. I gotta level you up. Oh, he's a warlock. That's interesting. Burning Hands, protection from evil and good, Witch Bolt, X, Hellish Rebuke, react to your next attack with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. I would say Command. Agonizing Blast, Armor of Shadows, Beast Speed. Dialing Influence, Devil's Sight. I would pick that one, and then Shadows, Compelling Blast, Thief, 5 Fates. I could be like Armor of Shadows. What is this? Replace spell. As you level up, you may wish to replace old spells with new ones. Choose a spell you know and replace it with another. I don't know what this is. It's nothing. Okay. I'd probably pick his retreat.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. Wounds, too much to bear.
Holy shit. Okay, can we...
My faith protects.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I saved. What the fuck was that? What was I blasted with? Holy shit. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this. Jesus. Okay, let me do this, because I need to fucking look up ahead.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Hold on. Did that do anything? Hold on.
Could wait.
Nothing.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't
All right,
hear
I'm
his
a...
voice out. We still need answers.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
I don't know what to exactly do in this part.
Pretty stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
Maybe
What
we
if I
could set him
just...
on fire.
Oh yeah, there.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
Can I shoot that?
No sign of the others yet. Do you think the fight up front bad?
Is there a motherfucking bear? The enemy is surprised.
Light on my feet.
And let me go to these ones. Yep, okay. And then, okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, what does he have? Ah, it's not close enough. I can flee from combat if I want to. I didn't even know that.
Got to concentrate.
strike. On the move.
No holding back.
Oh, they probably don't know. Hold on.
Just out of view.
One out of 10. Ah, shit. Okay. Thought I would get it, but I guess not.
Focus.
Your time has come.
Damn. Okay.
I will ascend.
I'm just using only ranged attack. Okay, move it. Oof, disadvantage.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Yeah, they're kind of definitely seem.
You've made a grave mistake.
Toggle non-lethal attacks. Knock someone unconscious. Ooh, I didn't know that's what I've been doing this whole time.
This is my time.
I'm ready.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
Breathe quiet, move with care.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Forever dauntless. 2 steps at a time.
My faith will protect me.
I will ascend.
No holding back.
Let's end this. On my way.
Time to strike.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. Their business, I'll be fine. Let's see what this does. Step carefully. There's a trap.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. His breaths are
Trap. Be cautious. Something over there. A Can't even see a lock to pick.
A long way to go still.
Where am I needed?
My faith will guide me.
Let's get going.
These tracks? Goblins?
On them. Oh, this is literally.
Worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us.
My name is Lazilk Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Okay.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Alright, Jesus. Hey, okay. I don't bother you. Seven hit.
Softer than a whisper.
Nothing.
Battle favors the fearless. Making my move.
Victory awaits.
Talk to me.
Swift and lethal.
Let's finish this.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, Chaos Incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? The most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No. He named, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved. The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and son. Better the Baldurs than mine.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me.
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove, but worth keeping in mind. Must we? I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor. Sweet of you, but don't worry. We'll get to know fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak, roughly translated, idealist do-gooder, or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites. Her motivations elude you. Distracted by your thoughts, you let your guard down. Squirrel bite again. You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
Something over there. I need a shovel to dig this.
Feel like we're being watched.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Someone's gonna blame me for killing. Oh. Really sound exactly innocent unless. And there's times when that, you know, it's. Did I talk to this guy?
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Oh, thief.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Okay, let me.
What's next?
No time to rest.
Okay, I got my thieves tool. I don't use.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
can't afford to stay idle.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
The pride of the gate. I've got a long road ahead.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus's faithful.
And you quit in the middle of your...
If it ain't the fearless goblin slave to be seen with me, I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track wanted in on the job.
eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure fat old chunk.
All we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest.
Easy money. Yeah, right.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprentice can begin shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Nay, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Replace any gear?
Just ask. My selection's pretty slim. El Terrell. My forge.
Ignorance breeds madness. Feels like we're all waiting to die. Right.
I've got one that ends
water.
not as
My
bad as it
dagger.
could have.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't. Goblins will come.
These.
His breaths are shallow.
I pick that up? Like if I go to prison. I just jump all the way up here.
And your birdies, and your dogs.
Give me the bucket.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just fear. So violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their take. Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the... And we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Do you think Kin there?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
I wonder what the next move is.
Never a dull moment.
Hello? Here! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? Well, not I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? No. Of that much we can... affecting me. Feel it. Now, what to do? Tempting, but your party seems a little crowded right now. I like to have my space. I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
Probe her thought.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously. Suppose. It's hardly hypothetical. We're still in danger after all. Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after. I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean.
Of course. Terribly sorry. I was just going anyway. I need to clear my head. I'm sure I'll see you when I get back.
Okay, alright. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, all in 30 minutes.